Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today we're going to be talking about a classic karate move. This chopping action where the hand comes back and then strikes out as a Shuto. Many people like to use. I like to use the iron sword. Now let's get into this a little bit more. Now why this is such an effective technique is because we're hitting front to back. Okay, we're going to be striking in as the other hand is striking back on the opponent's head, and then we can go right back in again. So you have a forward, a backward, and then a forward strike again. And where we're going to use those techniques, place that. Now, in a kata called Pantazi, okay, from Sensei Oyata, okay, there's an action that comes up with a grabbing, a kneeing action, and then a follow-through movement. Now, that first follow-through, okay, there's two in a row, that first follow-through off the knee could have been grabbing the person's head and rotating. Now, I've shown you quite a number of these neck breaking or neck cranking applications from this form. And it's gone a long way, but I just wanted to reiterate that you can take one action, okay, say the neck crank, and you can bring it all the way through the kata and make that kata fit that neck crank application. Now on this one, we're going to concentrate more on knocking the person unconscious. Now how we can do that is by striking in with the iron bone hand, and I like to tag my other hand coming back as not a blocking or a parrying action, but a striking action coming across the eyebrow, okay, as the other hand is coming out with that bone here, striking the facial nerve, the mental nerve, to cause the unconsciousness. If it didn't work, then the following strike, once the person's head came back and forth, stretching out the neck area, for a nice chop on the transverse cervical nerve or many other structures that can render the person unconscious. And at the end of the film, we'll get into that in the extended videos. But again, this movement coming back and forward could be so many different techniques, but it's not only limited to a blocking and then chopping type of an action, or a blocking and holding type of an action as you pull back into that chop. It could be several strikes in a succession, and very easy from a clinch position just to come back up and out to get that knockout to work. So let's take a look first at the anatomical study, and then we'll get back into the technique to show you the knockouts.